2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Luke Elvey back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale, and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless. And in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs, because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole, all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers. And they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to go down that road.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Well, this should find the short grass. Time to take a look at Ian Poulter from earlier. Well, I'm always happy to recap shots like this. Let's take another look. Second shot on the second.
This one is chewing fiber.
Wow, what a shot.
Absolutely, in there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Lining up the birdie putt here. This one's dialed in. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Currently 1 under for the day. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That'll help make a big move. That shot's so good, we need to have another look. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The fourth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 playing 183 yards. Not much to this hole, although with the bunker short left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Going with the 7. That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left. Sitting at -3. Ooh, that almost went down. Par putt coming up here. Looking really good, this one. That one had eyes for it the whole way.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Oh, that was pure. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. This one's online. That's well holed. And that will take him to 4 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Oh, that one just missed the hole. That's the spirit. Well played. Just go ahead and tap this in for birdie. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 5 under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Going with the 5-wood. Setting up miles from the hole. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. And that will take him to 6 under. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Let's recap the action from just some moments ago. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot.
Those always come in handy. Completely unexpected, but welcome nonetheless.
And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure.
Pretty good shot there.
And this putt to move into the top 10. It's got a chance. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. That's a good way to move into the top 10. He finds himself in a share of 8th. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot? Let's return to live play now. Coming off a string of 4 birdies. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, that's frustrating. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. And there's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And this putt to move into a tie for third.
Looking great now.
But that's a good putt to hold any day of the week.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He's in a share of third place. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Splash. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago. Justin Thomas with a great shot here. Lining up for his third now. Let's get back to it, shall we? And this next putt, it's for bogey.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well, what a lovely putt to make. And it's worth taking another look at that one. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And here we are with the third shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. You know what they say, never up, never in. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Well, that's a handy shot. A 3-time victor already this season. Going with the 6-iron here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
That's a solid par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie.
Better bring their binoculars. Going to have a hard time seeing the hole from there.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Playing their 4th shot. 2 strokes off the lead. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Judging it beautifully.
A well holed. Now an impressive 9 under par with just a few holes remaining.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green and a chorus of balls are ringing. Good look at a birdie here. Remember, putting's a finesse game. Yeah, you'll take that. The current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale is an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. "15 feet to the cup." Tracking. That looked good for a long time, didn't it? Well holed. Let's move on. Now at -9 for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach, but once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. John, you're down there. Can you get out of this predicament?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. It should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
Well, they've put a few points on the board there, Rich, with that performance.
They did. Overall, it was a good week. I could say it was spectacular, but a nice solid week and a nice solid finish in the top 10.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.